Hello all, welcome to Excel Academy. So today we are back with another video based on DSP, and today we are going to discuss another problem with respect to overlap save method. So we discussed one problem yesterday with respect to the overlap save method, that is day before yesterday, and we just discussed with all the things that is with respect to overlap save method. So what did I tell? I already tell that for a procedure oriented problem, so you are supposed to first learn the procedure and then how to solve that particular procedure. Fine. In the procedure there are many steps wherein you are going to learn the very first step, and then you are going to learn how to apply that step in the problem. Then come to the step 2, understand what is step 2, and then try to apply that step 2 into the problem. Fine. First of all, before learning any procedure oriented problem, you are supposed to have a problem with you and a procedure with you. Fine. So this is why, is because when you try to learn a procedure first and then when you try to learn a problem later, so then it might be somewhat confusing to you. So when you start doing a problem after learning the procedure separately, so you have to once again go back to the procedure, check with the procedure, then apply that procedure to the problem, right? But that is not a good practice. So what you're supposed to do is that you're supposed to, what I can say, very first thing is you're supposed to first take a step. Okay, first take a step and then understand that step and then solve that step for a particular problem. Okay, yeah, so that is what you're supposed to do. First take a step, understand that step, solve the particular step for that problem. Okay, so it will help you in understanding both the procedure and step in one go, procedure and the problem in one go. Fine. That same procedure you are going to apply for the problem, right? Then understanding the problem as well as the procedure together is nothing but it is saving your time, right? It is not like wasting your time, right? It's saving your time. You can finish the both in one go, right? That is what is the perfect methodology that you have to follow. Fine. And any other formula oriented method, please do try to learn the formula first and then go to problems. Okay, yeah. Okay, then now come to the 3A problem, students. In the case of 3A problem, consider an FIR filter with impulse response h of n is equal to 3211 if the input x of n is equal to the given, that is, this is given x of n, so this is very lengthier. Fine. Okay, and find the output. Use overlap save method assuming that the length of the block is 9. So here is telling that the length of the block is 9. This is one, just a minute. Okay, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, just a minute. Yeah. So here is telling that assuming the length of the block is 9. So here this is very important for you. So how it is very important for you is because I'll read the last problem once again what we did in the last session. So my last problem what I did was, so find the output y of n of a filter whose impulse response is h of n is equal to 111 and the input signal to the filter x of n is given in the question itself. That I can't read because it's very lengthier. Using overlap save method. This is what is my question. So in that particular last question, there was no what I can say x of n given. Fine. You are supposed to find the value of n by using a formula, say n is equal to 2 to the power of m, right? You are supposed to, what I can say, find out the n by using a formula, say n is equal to 2 to the power of m. Fine. But what's that going to happen is, so here he has already given the value of n. How? What is my n? My n is length of the block. What is my n? My n is length of the block. So this is what you need to understand. Okay. So here a terminology comes into existence, right? So first of all, you need to understand each and every terminology as well as how it is represented. So here a terminology for n is what I can say, my length of the block. I say my length of the block as n. right? So that is why you need to know what is this length of the block and what is n. Both are linked. So your length of the block is also set to be as n, and if it is not given there, you need to find out the length of the block. Fine? Okay, yes. So here is already given with respect to length of the block. How much? Yes, given with respect to 9. Okay, it is 9. So your length of the block is n, so n is given as 9. So that means that there are some questions wherein your length of the block is already given and you need not to use the formula, say n is equal to 2 to the power of m. Fine. Then you are supposed to directly start solving with the procedure. Okay. So now here you can see he has given length of the block as 9. Right. So your length of the block is 9 now. So that is your n is equal to 9. That means which is 9? So which is 9? Your h of n should be 9. That is the length of h of n should be 9. I'll write it here. Okay. Okay. So h of n and your x of n divisions, that is x1 of n, x2 of n till how much divisions, up to how much divisions that you get for this particular problem. I write generally as xn of n. Fine. All they should be equal to 9. That is length of all these blocks should be 9. Okay. So now here we'll start directly doing the problem. So all the procedure is the same, students, whatever we have discussed. That is why I told you this is a procedure oriented problem. Please do try to understand the procedure and apply the same procedure for all, but some small changes will be there. That is, you saw now he has given directly the n. Okay. So you need not to do n again. Okay. Yes. So he has given n. When you use n is equal to 2 to the power of m, you get something different, but here is already given. Don't go into that extent. Okay. So now let's start solving the problem. I'll take another new whiteboard for you all. Fine. Okay. So now let me start solving the question. Okay. So I just showcased you what is the question in that particular one, right? So you saw what is the question. Okay. He has given h of n and x of n. Let's start solving using overlap save method. Fine. So just a minute, students. I'm so sorry for the distraction. Uh, my question is just a minute. Yeah. So this is what is my question. So my h of n is equal to what is given. Let us write the given things. First, your h of n is equal to what? 3, 2, 1 and 1. So all these are my h of n that is given. So what is my x of n? So many students, I am so sorry. Yeah. X of n is given to be as, so it is 1. I'll write it, students. Wait a second. Okay. Please do mind my handwriting. So it is not that neat. Okay. So I'm trying to write it neat because I just wanted to use this for today. Fine. We'll also use whiteboard from tomorrow. Okay. So 1 and minus 1 minus 2. And this particular same question is present in the technical publication, but this is using overlap add method. Fine. Okay. So overlap add method. So you're supposed to make use of overlap add method and their length given is 7. Okay, that one we'll also do it. Okay, so let's finish all the type of problems in overlap save method. Fine, this is also one of the important question with respect to overlap save method. So here he has directly given n. So there are types of overlap save method problem wherein the first type is we just saw with respect to he hasn't given n. So we are supposed to calculate all the things. Here in the second type he has given n. So you need to identify where is n given? So n means that it is the length of the block. So your length of the block is n. Your n is defined as the length of the block. So please do remember, I am repeating it again. Your n is set to be the length of the block, and that length of the block if is given, so it is nothing but n, and keep that length of the block number and apply that according to the given. Okay, so that is what you're supposed to do. So why I'm telling you all this is because we need to understand each and everything in detail. It is not that you just learn things and go put in your exam. So you should know each and every small things inside that. Fine, so that is what we are trying to do, all these things for you all. So if you want all these features for free, and if you want to understand things in a better manner, please do like, share and subscribe, and share it to many more students who are in need, right? So you people are the strength for us, and if you try to like, share and subscribe and support us for this good job, so we are here to do more and more videos for you, and we are also here to understand your problems. You can just put it in the that is comment section, and in the comment section, so you can comment on how is the lecture series, or if you're not understanding anything, if you have any doubt in any point of time, you can just comment. So we are here to clear it. So please do that without fail, so that it would be very much helpful for you. And this is completely a V2 syllabus. For V2 syllabus we are doing as for now, but I don't know the other university syllabus how it is. But if anybody is having signals and systems, or network analysis, or what I can say the control system, or digital signal processing, or any other subject which I do, if you have it in a syllabus, that is any other university students, I can say Anna University, or other Andhra Pradesh, in any universities in Andhra Pradesh, or any other universities of North. So if you are having all these subjects, you can just subscribe and you can avail this without fail. Fine. It is not that only for video. I'm always telling you this because any other university students, if you come across this and if you see that you are also having this, you can just like, share and subscribe, and you can watch our videos without fail. It's also open for you people. Fine. Okay. So coming on to the process, in the overlap save method, my n is 9 given. Okay, that also let us write. Just a minute. I guess your exams are starting from October, so let us work for that, and we'll work for the examination completely. And I'm going to tell you what are the important that is coming for exam from the whole DSP in the upcoming series, because we haven't completed the complete DSP, right? We'll finish it off, and we are going to do all the important things. And circuits and controls, we are coming back with circuits and controls once again from tomorrow or day after tomorrow. We'll do circuits and controls. Okay, so and we are also going to start with a control system from some other day. I am going to start it from next week. So let us start with the circuits and controls, and I'm going to help you with that also. Okay, that particular subject is somewhat not easy or not difficult. It's in the middle. So you're supposed to understand that in a clear manner. So for that, let us have a plan and we'll finish it up so that you can easily crack your examinations. Fine. Okay. So n is equal to 9. So what I need now? I need L. I know M. What is my M? My M is length of the h of n. Okay. So my L is equal to n minus M plus 1. Okay. This is one important first thing you're supposed to do. What is L? So you need to understand each and everything in detail. I guess I did not tell you in that much detail in the last session. Okay, in the last session we just told how to find out L, M and N and all. But let me tell you few of the things which I have not told you in the last session in detail. Fine. So what is N? N is 9. So please do watch both the videos so that you'll understand the overlap save method in a very clear manner. Fine. I guess you don't get any doubts. If you get any doubts, you are most welcome to post a comment in the comment section. We are here to clear for you. Fine. Okay. So 9 minus M is what? M is my 4, right? How many length is 4? How many numbers are there? This is 0, 1, 2, 3. So it is 4 numbers are there, but we will start from 0. Right? Try to start calculating from 0. 0, 1, 2 and 3. So here we are having 4 values. Fine. So it is 9 minus 4 plus 1. What is 9 minus 4? Just a minute. Okay, 5. 5 plus 1 is how much? 6. 9 minus 4 is 5 and 5 plus 1 is 6. Here L is equal to 6. So what is this L? I did not tell you about this L, right? So what is this L? So L is nothing but your division, right? What division? You are going to in how much length you are going to divide your x of n by. Fine. So that means that in the case of Euler same method, we saw the padding of zeros. Fine. We saw with respect to the what I can say, we saw with respect to padding of zeros. Fine. In the case of padding of zeros, in the case of x1 of n, so we just, what happened is that we just padded, what I can say, two zeros and took the, how much L is given, we took that numbers, right? So here that is what is your L. Your L is nothing but, what I can say, your division of x of n. Fine. According to this given number, this L what you get, you are going to divide your x of n. So see, it is 1 2 3 3 2 1. So so here you divide. Okay. As your L is equal to 6, you are going to divide the length x of n by 6 values. Fine. This is 0 1 2 3 4 5. So we divided L now for 6 values here, 0 1 2 3 4 5. So here you divide and this is 4. Okay. So L is nothing but your length of x of n is divided into chunks. That is, you're going to divide it by 6 values. Fine. Okay. So then next what I'm supposed to do is that you're going to just what I can say, take this particular, which one? So take next, what I'm supposed to do, you're going to make your h of n is equal to, what I can say, h of n is my 3211. You're going to make it to how much? You're going to make it to n. How you're going to make it to n? So that is by, you're going to add how many zeros? You're going to add how much? You're going to add what I can say, L minus 1 zeros. Fine. Here it is L. So L minus 1 zeros. That is, L minus 1 is 5. So for this 3211, you're going to add L minus 1 zeros. Fine. So that is 0, 0, 0, 0 and 0. Okay. So what is L? I guess you understood. Simple words if I can tell. So you're supposed to, that by using that L, that is using the L value, whatever you get, you're going to divide your x of n, right? I've divided x of n, as you can see. So it is nothing but you are dividing the x of n by L values here. And if you want to make that to your n, so you're going to pad zeros. Fine. Okay. So I guess you understood it. So you're going to divide your, what I can say, the x of n by L value. So that is, L is the length of the given block, I can say. So that is length of the block, I can say. N is also the length of the block, but L is nothing but, I can say, it is a length wherein you're going to divide your x of n by, right? You're going to divide the x of n by that length L what you're going to get, and you're going to divide it as we have divided here, you can see. And after that, if you want to make that, what I can say, L to N, that is, if you want to make a 6 to 9, so you're going to pad zeros. That one we are going to do in the next step. We have already done in the last session also. Fine. Okay. So now coming on to here, this is my h of n became n now, right? I just padded how much zeros? L minus 1 zeros, right? Okay, you're supposed to find out L and you're going to do L minus 1 zeros. Fine. Okay. So now let me let me do start with the chunks of x of n. Okay, before that I'll tell you, please do calculate L without fail, because L is very much required. I did not tell you in the last session. I forgot few of the things to tell in last session. So we are going to tell it today. So L calculation is very much important, because you're going to divide your x of n by length L, whatever the values you have got, and then you're going to make it to n by padding some zeros and doing the other process what is there in the overlap save methodology. Fine. Okay. So now let me come to So now let me come to the x1 of n. So the x of n here you can see. So you have divided by 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. So first you are going to write, first this is what is the 6th division, right? First division wherein my L is equal to 6 here, right? This is what is my very first division of x of n wherein my L is equal to 6. You can see it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, it is my 6 length is equal to 6. So now what I am supposed to do is I need to make this 6 to 9, right? I need to make this 6 to 9. So what I'm supposed to do is that I have to, just a minute, I'll just push it here. So here see my x1 of n is equal to, so very first thing what I supposed to do, I have divided my x of n into 6 blocks, fine, blocks wherein it is having 6 values. So now I need to make it to 9. So if I need to make it to 9, what I am supposed to do, according to my OLF save procedure, so I need to add how many zeros? 3 zeros, fine. 3 zeros, how 3 zeros? It is what I can say m minus 1 zeros. So here it is, this is m minus 1 zeros, fine. Okay. Okay, so this is m minus 1 zeros you're supposed to do, and then take that length that is having a then take that block that is having a length is equal to 6. Okay, yeah. So it is what my 1, 2, just a minute, 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. Fine. Okay. So what is my x2 of n? So my x2 of n is nothing but you need not to, what I can say, pad any zeros over here. What you're supposed to do, you have taken in the very first x1 of n, that is m minus 1 zeros. The same thing is supposed to apply and take m minus 1 values from x1 of n. M minus 1 values from x1 of n is 3, 2 and 1. Fine. Let me write 3, 2, 1 and say that this is m minus 1. What? It is m minus 1, what I can say, my values of x1 of n. Yes. And then you're supposed to write the remaining 6 values, that is x2 of n, wherein you have divided into length of 6, right? Length having a length of 6, right? That one you're going to write. That is equal to how much? So it is, just a minute. It is minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, 5, 6, minus 1. Okay. Minus 3, 5, 6 and minus 1. Yes. Right? Okay. So now next thing what I'm supposed to do, I need to take x3 of n. So what is my x3 of n? My x3 of n is what? My x3 of n is equal to. So that is, once again I have to take what? And m minus 1 values of what? Once again I have to take m minus 1 values of what? That is your x2 of n. Fine. x2 of n m minus 1 values is what? x2 of n m minus 1 values is 5, 6 and minus 1. So let me take that. So it is 5, 6 and minus 1. So what I can say, I have to take the remaining values. Now my remaining values are what? 2021. Fine. My remaining values are 2021. Here what's that going to happen? I still don't have what I can say, my resultant, right? Why I still don't have my resultant is because it is becoming how much? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I having 7 values. I still need to have 2 more values extra. So that is why what I am supposed to do, I am going to pad 2 zeros here extra. So to get my resultant. Fine. So now I am having 9 values correctly, and this is what is my m minus 1 values of x2 of n, m minus 1 values of x2 of n. Fine. So now here we just got to know how to find out x1 of n, x2 of n and x3 of n. For x1 of n, very first what are supposed to do, sorry, before calculating all this, you need to calculate the value of L without fail. L andre enu, L is like it is, you are going to divide all the x of n into the given L. Okay. So L ನಿಮಗೆ ಏನು ಸಿಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, so ಆ L values ನ ನೀವು ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು x of n ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ. So that means you have L is equal to 6. So ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹತ್ರ L 6 ಇದೆ. So ಆ 6 ಅನ್ನ ನೀವು ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ x of n 6 ಗೆ ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ. So ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ ಮೇಲೆ ನೀವೇನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, so you are going to make it to n equal to 9. So n ಏನು ಬಂದಿದೆ 9. So that 9 you are going to make the x1 of n, x2 of n and x3 of n is equal to 9. Adana, if you want to make it to 9, so what is supposed to do? You are going to add for x1 of n, that is m minus 1 zeros. Fine. m minus 1 zeros na first x1 of n ಗೆ add ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ. ಆಮೇಲೆ x of n ನ ಏನು 6 ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತೀರಲ್ಲ, ಅಲ್ಲಿ first 6 ಅನ್ನ ನೀವು ಬರ್ಕೊಳ್ಬೇಕು. This is what is the first 6 values that you have divided, right? So if you go back to the particular thing, so if you go back to the particular thing, here you can see, I'll just simply tell you in my language. So here, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು L 6 ಸಿಕ್ಕಿದೆ. ಸೊ ಆ 6 ಅನ್ನ ನಾವು ನಾವು 6 ಆಗಿ ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದೀವಿ. ಸೊ ಫಸ್ಟ್ x1 of n ಗೆ ನಾವು ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, we'll just add how many zeros, m minus 1 zeros. m ಏನು 4. So 4 minus 1 is 3. So we are adding 3 zeros first. And then ನಾವು ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, ಈ ಫಸ್ಟ್ 6 ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದೀವಲ್ಲ, ಈ 6 ಅನ್ನ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಹಾಕ್ತೀವಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೆ. ಸೊ ನಾವು ಹಾಕಿದೀವಲ್ವಾ, we have already put the 6 zeros over 6 values over here, what we have divided in the first one. Okay, yes. And x2 of n ಗೆ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, so we'll just take m minus 1 values of x1 of n. So m minus 1 values means 4 minus 1, which is equal to 3. Fine. So 3 values of x1 of n anna we have taken. Just a minute, I'll just push it. Okay. M minus 1 values of x1 of n enide adanna we have written it over here, and then what we have done is we have taken the second, what I can say, the this one which one, second 6 division, that is ನೀವು ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಈಸ್ಟ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂನ 6 ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದೀವಲ್ಲ, ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಡಿವಿಷನ್, that is this second division, 6th division, we have taken it into consideration. That one we have written it over here. Okay. And then I'm sorry. And in the case of third one, what did we do? We just took the last m minus 1 values of x2 of n. m minus 1 values of x2 of n na ನಾವು ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ, ಮತ್ತೆ ನಾವೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೀವಿ, we've taken the last 4 values. Right? This is what last 4 values that we have taken into consideration. And then what we have did is that we have padded 2 zeros because it was a shortage. So now first when we taken m minus 1 zeros of x2 of n, as well as when we took the last 4 values, so we had only 7 values, we need 9, right? We need to make your x1 of n, x2 of n, x3 of n and h of n to the length of 9, right? Length of 9. So that is why we just padded 2 zeros. Okay, yes. So this is what we did, and then we'll move on to the original procedure. So my very first procedure is, okay, so what is my x1 of n? So my y1 of n I want. So y1 of n I want, that means I have to, what I can say, take my x1 of n into h of n. Fine. x1 of n na h of n ಗೆ we are trying to do the circular convolution. Fine. Okay. Yes. So this is what you are supposed to do. Okay. So then next what is supposed to do, let me write my x1 of n. So my x1 of n is stating that, okay, I'll just tell you that this process in a once again so that we will understand in a better manner. So if I go to x1 of n, so my x1 of n is what? My x1 of n is 0, 0, 0, 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Just a minute. One, two, three, three. Okay. So you have got 0, 0, 0, 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. Fine. Now what is supposed to do? Ivaga ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, so you will just have to, what I can say, shift this one to the upward side. So ಈ one ಅನ್ನ ಮೇಲಕ್ಕೆ ತಗೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ತೀರಾ. That means this one will come here and all others will come down. Okay. Yes. So, yes, suppose we have already discussed with respect to this. So, this one until when you will do ಎಲ್ಲಿವರೆಗೆ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, so when you shift the downward value to the upward value, you will get the original x of n. So, until that you are supposed to do. Okay. So, I'll just showcase to you. This is 1, 2, 3, 3, 2. Okay. So, now next you are supposed to shift 2 to the upward side. Okay. Just a minute. I'm trying to tell you in my language also, because if anybody is there, you can understand. Fine. Okay. 3, 3, 2. Yeah. So next shift 2 to the upward side. This particular 2 will come to upward side. Fine. So that is 2. And here it is what I can say, my 1. So 0, 0, 0, 1. 1, 2, 3 and 3. So next ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ 3 shift ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ ಮೇಲೆ. So you shift 3 to the upward side. So when you try to shift 3 to the upward side, so you are going to get 3 over here, and then all the downward numbers. So 1, 2, 3 ಇನ್ನ ಮುಂದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನೇನು ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಎಲ್ಲಾನು you will shift it to the upward side. Fine. Okay, all the last values you are going to shift it to the first. Okay, last values are shifted to the first. ಇಲ್ಲಿ 1 ನ first shift ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ. So 1 will come first. So 2 ನ ಮೇಲೆ shift ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ 2 will come first. So like that you have to do. Okay, this is 3. Now let me write 2, 1, 0, 0. Just a minute. Zero, zero, 0. How much? 1, 2 and 3. So once again you're supposed to shift 3 to the upward side. If I shift 3 to the upward side, I'll get 3. So that is what I can say, my 3 once again, because starting is 3 here. So this complete is supposed to write. Okay. 3, 3, 2, 1. Just a minute. 0, 0, 0, 1, 2. Okay, then once again you're going to shift 2 here. So let me shift 2 here. And one more thing you have to understand is that, so I'll tell you that in the next thing. Okay, I'll tell you that in the next. So let me completely do this. Okay, so it is 2, 3, 3, 2, 1, 0, 0, 0, and it is 0, 0, 0, it is 1. Okay. So matte you are supposed to shift 1 to here. So 1 to the upward side. If you try to shift 1 to the upward side, just a minute, I'm sorry. If you shift 1 to the upward side, so then once again you get 1, 2, 3 3 2 1 0 0 0. Okay, so let me shift once again 0 here. So it is 0 1 2 3 3 2 1 0 0. Fine. I'll shift the 0 again. I'll shift the 0 again. Okay. So yes. So then 0 shift madidre. So I get 0. Once again this 0. I get 1. I get 2. I get a 3. I get a 3. I get 1. 0. Yeah. Just a minute. I have missed something. 1, 2, 3, 3. Yeah. I missed 2. I'm sorry. 3 3 2 1 and 0. Okay. Yes. So how many? Okay. So I have to stop till here. ಹೆಂಗೆ ನಾನು ಇಲ್ಲೇ ನಿಲ್ಲಿಸಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ so here you can see so I have taken this is my last value ಯಾವುದು 0 ನನ್ನ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ನಾನು 0 ನ ಈಗ ತಿರ್ಗಾ ಮೇಲ್ಗಡೆ ಕಳಿಸ್ತೀನಿ that is if I send 0 to the first again 0 to first again so what is that going to happen is that you will get once again the same thing that is x1 of n right shift 0 upward you will get what 0 0 0 what 0 first shift to e0 ಏನು e0 en 0 ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ ಇದನ್ನ upward shift ಮಾಡಿದೀವಿ so ಅದು e0 okay and this same thing write the same thing here 0 0 1 2 3 3 2 1 fine ಏನಿದು this is what is your x1 of n ಅಲ್ಲ so you have got your x1 of n back right so till that you are going to stop or you can easily identify so how much value you require ಎಷ್ಟು ನಿಮಗೆ ಬೇಕು so you require n is equal to 9 fine so ನಿಮಗೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ 9 numbers ಆದರೆ ಸ್ಟಾಪ್ ಮಾಡಿ like this is 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 you have got 9 values so you got 9 values ಅಲ್ಲ please to stop it that's it okay or you have to stop where two tricks ಇದೆ ಒಂದು ಏನು you have to stop until and unless where when you shift this 0 to the upward side ಈ last value ನ ನೀವು upward shift ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ you will get the same x1 of n fine I shifted the 0 to the upward side and I wrote this same thing wherein I got my how much I got my x1 of n again so which is already over here see this is already there you can see here fine so that is why you already got x1 of n and so I have to stop it or I have to calculate here that is 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 so I have got 9 values so nange 9 values sikkide so I'll just stop it okay yes so yeah and here I'll erase this so this I wrote it for your convenience to make you understand. To make you understand, I just already wrote this. So I guess I've already taught you all these things, but still more telling you things so that it would be very much helpful because when I just checked it back, I got to know that I had just forgot few of the things. That is right. Okay. Yes. So now let me multiply with h of n. So now h of n is nothing but what? H of n is nothing but what I can say my 3211 5 zeros, right? 0 0 0 0 0. Fine. Okay. So 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, and this is what is my y of n is equal to x1 of n into h of n. Fine, just a minute. So now this is what is, so I have to get my resultant now. So how to get my resultant? I have already taught you with respect to matrix method and the case of my DSP, that is your DFT IDFT method, as well as your matrix method separately we have done. We have done a lecture series on matrix method, right? I guess it is there in the lecture series of DSP. You can just watch it out, right? Okay, DSP lecture series, it's a public lecture series, so please do try to watch that without fail. Okay, yes. So now coming on to this process, so here you're going to multiply this complete with this. Fine. Okay, yes. So just a minute, let me do that. Okay, yes. So here it is, yeah, just a minute, we'll just do that without fail. Wait a second. Okay. So here it is what? So ನೀವಿಲ್ಲಿ zeros na calculate ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. So this is 1 0 and this is 1 0 and this is 1 0. So 3 zeros are present in this first one. And ಇಲ್ಲಿ you have 5 zeros. Fine. You have 5 zeros and calculate these zeros. ಏನಕ್ಕೆ zeros calculate ಮಾಡೋದಂದ್ರೆ because when you multiply anything to 0 it is obviously a 0 la, you know that. So you are supposed to calculate that much of zeros and you have to check with that. If you multiply anything to that 0 you will get a 0. So then all others remaining you will be having what I can say the resultant. Fine. But here what happens is that for the 0 it is completely eliminated. It is 0. You have for how much? So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 values you have 0. So that is why here it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So for all these 5 values it is completely 0. Fine. For all these 5 values 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. For all these 5 values it is completely 0 because it's getting multiplied because this 5 values, e 5 values bandu e zeros ge multiply agutte, so it is completely 0. Fine. So here you are only having these 3 values. These 3 values are properly getting multiplied to these 3. Fine. When it is properly getting multiplied to these 3, so what is 1 plus 2? It is 2. I'm sorry. 1, this 1 into this 2. What is 1 into 2? This 1 and this 2. I'll just showcase to you. This particular one is getting multiplied to this 2. So you're going to get it as how much? 2. So it is plus what I can say here. This 2 is getting multiplied to 1. So it is plus 2 once again and plus 3. So what is 2 plus 2 plus 3? So 2 plus 2 is 4. 4 plus 3 is 7. Right? So let us directly write it as 7. Fine? Okay. 7. So we are discussing completely things in detail here so that you will just understand. So last video also we have discussed, but few of the things we have missed it. So I am trying to clarify those few of the things here in detail which have missed it, and I am also going to make sure that you learn the each and everything pin to pin without any hurdles. Fine. Okay. So here you can see here how many 2 zeros are present here. Illi 2 zero ಇದೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ already 5 zeros ಇದೆ. So you know that the all the 5 values. See here, ಈ ಇಷ್ಟು 5 values 0 ಗೆ multiply ಆಗೋದು. So you neglect all this 5 values from all the lines without fail. Fine, you should neglect that, completely eliminate that. Fine, now come to here. So ಈ 4 value ನಲ್ಲಿ you have to check how many zeros are present and you are going to work according to that. So here 4 values are completely present, but here as some zeros are present, so in these values are getting multiplied to some of the zeros here, which is giving you 0 itself. So that is why I'll just check it out and tell you. Just a minute, students. Okay, yes. So it is here it is 2 0. So these 2's are zeros here. These 2 are getting multiplied to 3 and 2 wherein it is 0. and here it is 1 into 1 is 1 and 2 into 1 is 2. So it is 1 plus 2 is how much? It is 3. I guess you got it right. So these two zeros are getting multiplied to 3 and 2. 3 and 2 get multiply ಆಗ್ತದೆ 0. So it is completely 0. So now this 1 and 2 is getting multiplied to this 1 and 1. So 1 into 1 is 1 and 2 into 1 is 2, wherein 1 plus 2 is 3. Fine, you got it. So now let's come back to this. So here you can see it is completely 3 zeros which is present. So you'll be having only 1, wherein 1 into 1 is 1. So this directly write it as 1. Okay, yes. So here it is once again 3 zeros, wherein this 1 is getting multiplied to 3, wherein it is 3. Fine, these kinds of problem is completely easy. So this matrix multiplication is completely easy. So you're going to understand this particular like this. So the tricks it can understand madadre, you will easily you can do the problems. Fine, okay. So here it is 2 zeros, wherein you're going to multiply 2 into 3 and 1 into 2. 2 3s are 6 and 1 2s are 2, which is yielding you 8. 6 plus 2 is 8. This 2 here, this 2 is getting multiplied to this 3, wherein you're going to get it as 6, and this one is getting multiplied to 2, wherein 1 into 2 is 2 and your 6 plus 2 is 8. Fine, okay. So now here you come, here it is single 0, wherein your 3 to 1 is getting multiplied to 3 to 1 only, right? You can see here it is 3 to 1, and here also it is a 3 2 and 1. Fine. So what is 3 3s are 9, 2 2s are 4, and 1 1s are 1. Okay. So 3 3s are 9, 2 2s are 4. What is 9 plus 4? 13. 9 plus 4 is 13 and 13 plus 1 is 14. Right? Yes. Okay. So now next one. Okay. Yeah. So this is, you are going to, here you don't have any 0, so that is why you are going to multiply all the 4 with this. So what is 3 into 3s are 9, 3 3s are 9 plus here this is also 3, so once again 3 2s are 6 plus it is once again 2 into 1s are 2 and 1 into 1s are 1. Okay, how? This 3 is multiplied with this 3. This 3 is multiplied to this 2. This 2 is multiplied to this one. This one is multiplied to this one. So you get 9 plus 6 plus 2 plus 1, wherein you get the resultant as how much? You will get the resultant as this terminus, students. Yes, 18. Yes. Okay. So now here I'll just erase it because I need still more space. Yeah. So now here next thing I have got it as 18, right? I'll just write 18 downwards. So yeah. Okay. So it is 18 and let me come down. Okay. So here once again it is 2 3 3 2. So 2 3 3 2 in the sense, what is 2 into 3 is 6, 3 into 2 are 6, and it is 3 into 1 are 3, 2 into 1 are 2. Fine, what is what I can say? 6 plus 6 is 12, and 12 plus how much? 12 plus 3 is what? 15, right? 15, and 15 plus 2 is 17. Fine, I'll just write it as 17 over here. And here it is what I can say, 3, that is 1 into 3s are 3, 2 into 2s are 2 2s are 4, and this is 3 1s are 3 and 3 1s are 3, right? So here it is 3 plus 3 is 6, and here it is 6 plus 4 is 10, and here it is 10 plus 3 is 13. Fine, okay. So you can check it out. Yes. And now here let me just yeah, this is what is my x1 of n, right? I'm sorry, y1 of n. So similarly you're supposed to do y2 of n and y3 of n. So just a minute, students, I'll just get the resultant for y2 of n and y3 of n. Okay, yes, yes. So I'll just write the shifting process, that matrix, the x1 of y x2 of n matrix. I'm going to explain it to you. That's all. So others h of n, you know how this being generated. We have already discussed with that, and we are going to multiply and get the resulting. Fine. Okay. So let me write my y2 of n first. Okay. Yeah. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Let's yeah. Okay. So it is 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. What I can say, -1, -2, -3. 5, 6. What it is? 5, 6. What I can say? 5, 6, -1. Fine. Okay. So here you don't have any zeros. Please to note down that. So here you don't have any zeros. Fine. Here you don't have any zero. So what you're supposed to do is that you're going to just look into how to do. Okay. So ivaga nanu ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ, I'll just shift this -1 to the upward. So -1 ನಾನು ಮೇಲೆ shift ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ I'll get -1 on the very first place, and all others I'll get it as downward. So 3, 2, 1, -1, -2, -3, 5 and 6. Fine. Okay. So next what I'm supposed to do, next to 9 ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ, I'll just shift the 6 to upward side. 6 ನ ಮೇಲೆ shift ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ 6 first ಬರುತ್ತೆ. So I'll get once again -1, 3, 2, 1, -1. Just a minute. I'll just write it in an order. I guess missing the order. Okay, I'm correct. So -1, -2. Just a minute. Yeah, 5. Just a minute. I'll just push it up. So now once again next what I'll do, ನಾನು 5ನ ಮೇಲೆ ತಗೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ತೀನಿ. I'll take my 5 to the upward side. So ನನ್ನ 5 first ಕೂತ್ಕೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತೆ. Okay, and then all others will come down again. So this process you're supposed to do. ಎಲ್ಲಿವರೆಗೆ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ? When you shift the last value to the first value, you will get the original x2 of n. So till there you're supposed to stop, or else you're supposed to stop until and unless your matrix will become 9 cross 9 matrix. Fine. Okay. So 5, 6, -1, 3, 2, 1, -1, -2, and how much? -3. So once again I'll take -3 to the upward. My -3 will come first. So -3, 5, 6, -1, 3, 3, 2, 1, -1 and -2. Fine. Yes, just a minute. Okay, -2. So I'll once again bring -2 to the upward side, wherein my -2 will become first. Okay, yes. So -3, 5, 6. Just a minute. So it is what I can say, my -1, 3, 2, 1. Just a minute. I'll I'll just write this in a clear manner because don't get confused. Okay, this is minus 2 over here and this is minus 1 over here. Fine. This e minus 2 bandu e 1 kelage ide and this minus 1 is on the down of 1. Okay, yes. So now next thing what I'm supposed to do, I need to shift minus 1 to the upward side again. So minus 1 to the upward side. So wherein I'll get it as what I can say, my minus 2 minus 3, just a minute, okay, minus 2 minus 3 and 5 and 6 and minus 1 and 3 yeah. So now I shift once again 1 to here. So how much 0? 1, 2. Okay, 1 to here. So wherein I get minus 1 minus 2 minus 3 5, just a minute, I guess I haven't written in an order, so I'll just write 6. Okay, yes. So it is 5, it is 6, minus 1, 3 and 2. Fine. And once again I'll shift 2 to here and what I can say, I'll get my 1 minus 2, so minus 3, 5, 6, minus 1 and 3. Fine. So ಈಗ I'll stop. Why I'll stop? Because I've got two conditions. I'll tell you in a simple word. So first ನನಗೆ ಏನು ಸಿಕ್ಕಿದೆ, ನನಗೆ 9 cross 9 matrix ಸಿಕ್ಕಿದೆ. You can see. So here it is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I have got a 9 cross 9 matrix. ಇನ್ನೊಂದೇನು, ನಾನು ಈ 3 ನ when I shift it to the upward side, ಈ ಮೂರನ್ನ ನಾನು ಮೇಲಕ್ಕೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ಶಿಫ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ, so I'll get directly my x2 of n which is already here. Right? So I'll stop there. Okay, so ಇದಕ್ಕಿಂತನೂ ಸಿಂಪಲ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ have to get 9 cross 9 matrix. Fine. ನಿಮಗೆ 9 cross 9 matrix ಸಿಕ್ಕಿದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಸ್ಟಾಪ್ ಮಾಡಿ. So n is equal to 9 means that you should get a 9 cross 9 matrix. Right? Yes. And then now we are supposed to have what? And now we are supposed to have how much? We are supposed to have it is equal to 3, 2, 1, 1. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 5 zeros. Fine. So idakke how do you do it? So how do you do it in the sense you're supposed to what? You're supposed to have this 5 zeros into consideration and eliminate the 5 values into consideration. Illi 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So ilinda lines hakonbarana. So we'll eliminate this 5 values. So now we 5 values na eliminate ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? So ಈ 5 values ಗೆ ನೀವು 0 ಗೆ multiply ಆಗೋದು. These 5 values what I am eliminating, these 5 values will get multiplied to these 5 zeros wherein your values will be completely 0. Fine. So that is why I'll take only 4 values into consideration and try to multiply with 3, 2, 1, 1. Fine. You have only 3, 2, 1, 1 alva irodu. So ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು 4 values multiply ಮಾಡೋಣ. So we'll multiply and we'll get the resultant as, that is for the very first one you get it as 9 plus, no sorry, 9 minus 2 plus 6 plus 5. So you're going to get the resultant as 18 for the first one. So I guess you know how to do that. I've told it in the last x1 of n process, y1 of n process. So please do follow the same. For the first one it is 18. Okay. Yes. So next one it is how much it is 6 plus 6 minus 1 plus 6. So it is 17 for the second one. And now it is what I can say my this one, which one, that is 3 plus 4 plus how much it is 3 minus 1. 3 plus 4 plus 3 minus 1. Okay. So you're going to get the resultant as 9 here. 9 here. Okay. Yes. So now next thing what you're supposed to do, fourth one what you get? Fourth one what you get is minus 3, that is plus 2, and what I can say, it is plus 2 once again, and it is plus 3. So you're going to get it as 4. Fine, 4. 4. And now fifth one what are you going to get is minus 6. What I can say, minus 6 minus 2, minus 6 minus 2, and just a minute, oh yeah, minus 6 minus 2, and plus 1 plus 2. You're going to get the resultant as minus 5. And next what you're supposed to do is once again start. So you're supposed to take the next value, that is if you take the next value, okay, so you're going to get it as minus 9, minus 4, minus 1, minus 9, minus 4, minus 1, and plus 1. Fine. Okay. So it is minus 13. Okay. And next thing what I'm supposed to do, I have to take what I can say the next one. So that is, it is equal to this is minus, okay, and I get it as what I can say 15. 15 minus 6 minus 2 minus 1. Fine, it is 6. Okay, yes. So here it is. Okay. So next thing I'm going to get it as what I can say my 6 3 yeah 18 10 18 plus 10 minus 3 minus how much 2. So you're going to get it as 23. So please be careful while doing this. So carefully do all the steps without fail. Fine. Okay, so I'm going to tell you how to write in an examinations in a simple words. Okay, please do listen to that carefully at the end, and please do follow that without fail. Okay, so it is like you're going to do this carefully. Why careful is because you can't once again come back and check with all the procedures. Fine, it's a time wasting time. It's a time wasting process, right? ನೀವೆಲ್ಲಾನು ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಆಮೇಲೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ಸರಿನಾ ತಪ್ಪು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಮತ್ತೆ ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ನೀವು ಬರ್ತೀರಾ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, so it is completely that it's a waste of time, because when you try to finish it off, ಈಗ ಇದನ್ನ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಫಿನಿಶ್ ಮಾಡಿ ನೀವು ಮತ್ತೆ ತಪ್ಪಿದ ಸರಿ ಇದೆಯೋ ನಾ ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂತ ತಿರ್ಗಾ ಹಿಂದಕ್ಕೆ ಬಂದ್ರೆ, ನೀವು ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡೋ ಟೈಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಡೂ ಒನ್ ಹಾಫ್ ಆಫ್ ಅ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಆರ್ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ಲಿ ಒನ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಅಲ್ವಾ. ಸೊ ಬೇರೆ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ಮು ಅರ್ಧ ಅಥವಾ ಫುಲ್ಲೇ ಮುಗಿಸ್ಬೋದು. ಸೊ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಕ್ಲೀನ್ ಆಗಿ ಗಮನ ಇಟ್ಟು ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ, ಸೊ ಯು ಡೋಂಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಕಮ್ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ ಅಗೇನ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಚೆಕ್ ಇಟ್. ಅಟ್ ದ ಎಂಡ್ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಕಮ್ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್. ಅಟ್ ದ ಎಂಡ್ ಒಂದ್ಸತಿ ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ನೋಡ್ಬೋದು, ಬಟ್ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಆಗಿ ತಿರ್ಗಾ ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡೋ ಅವಶ್ಯಕತೆ ಇರಲ್ಲ. ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಮಾಡೋ ಟೈಮು ಸೇವ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ. ಎಸ್, that is what you are supposed to do. So 23, and the last one is how much? Yeah, and last one is minus 3 plus 6 12 plus 5 I'm sorry, plus 5 minus plus 5 minus 3, so it is 11. Fine. Yes. Yeah. So this is what is y2 of n, and y3 of n, just a minute students, I'll do y3 of n. Okay. Yes. So just a minute. Let me take first y3 of n. What's my I'm sorry, what's my y3 of n? So this is also easy, y3 of n. So because y3 of n is not that much complicated. Okay. So ನಿಮಗೆ ಸಿಂಪಲ್ ಈ ತರ zeros ಇದ್ದಾಗ ಸೊ ಎಷ್ಟು zeros ಇದೆ ನೋಡಿಕೊಂಡು ಅಷ್ಟು ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಸ್ ನು ಈ ಮ್ಯಾಟ್ರಿಕ್ಸ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು ಎಲಿಮಿನೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅದನ್ನ ಮೈಂಡ್ ಇಂದಾನೆ ತೆಗೆದಾಕಿ. ಸೊ ದಟ್ ವಾಟ್ಸ್ ದಟ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಹ್ಯಾಪನ್ as, so those values gets multiplied with 0. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ 5 zeros ಇತ್ತು, ಸೊ ನಾನಿಲ್ಲಿ 5 values ನ ಪಕ್ಕಕ್ಕೆ ಇಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀನಿ, because when I multiply those 5 values with that 5 zeros, it's obviously a 0. ಸೊ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಅದನ್ನ ಲೆಕ್ಕಕ್ಕೆ ತಗೊಳ್ದೇನೆ just how many values are remaining, just try to multiply that with the given values in the h of n. Fine. Okay. ಸೊ ಇಫ್ ಯು ಡೂ ಲೈಕ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್, ಸೊ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ನೀವು ಅದನ್ನ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಟ್ರೆ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ ಸುಲಭ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಾಂದ್ರೆ ಯು ನೋ ದಟ್ ಎನಿಥಿಂಗ್ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈಡ್ ವಿತ್ 0 is 0. ಸೊ ನೀವು ಮಾಡುವಾಗ 6 ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈಡ್ ವಿತ್ 0 is 0, 2 ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈಡ್ ಬೈ 0 is 0, ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ನೀವು ಲೆಕ್ಕ ಇಡೋಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಪ್ಲೀಸ್ ಟು ಡೂ ದಿಸ್ process without fail, so it would be really helpful for you. Fine. Okay. So y3 of n ಏನು, y3 of n is equal to how much? My yeah, 5, 6 and minus 1. 2, 0, 2, 1 and 0, 0. Fine. Okay. So ivaga I'll try to shift all this to the upward. So first I'll shift 0 to upward. So the same process I'll do. I'll do this first because I've already taught you y1 of n and y2 of n. So y3 of n, the I guess you can easily do it. Fine. Okay. 0, 2, 1, 0. Yeah. I told you ಎಲ್ಲಿವರೆಗೆ ನೀವು ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ, you have to see through that it's a 9 on 9 matrix, 9 cross 9 matrix, or you when you shift the last value to the first value, you will get the x of 3. The x of 3 ಏನಿದೆ ಅದೇ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ವಾಪಸ್. ಸೊ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಟಾಪ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಓಕೆ. 0, 0, 0, 0, 5, minus 1, 2, 0, 2, and once again it is 1. It's 1, 0, 0, 5, 6. So it is minus 1, 2, 0, 2. Okay, it's just a minute. Okay, so once again I'll shift 2 to the upward side. This process we've already done in the last two, so I'm going to do it so fast. Okay. Yeah. So what is one important thing you have to remember? n ನೆನ್ಪಿಟ್ಕೊಳ್ತೀರಾ, length of the block, which is n. That's all. So length of the block ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದಾನೆ, so that means that it is n, and n ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು, it is 9. So that is being given to you. So ನೀವು n is equal to 2 to the power of m ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಬಳಸುವಂತ ಅವಶ್ಯಕತೆ ಇಲ್ಲ. Okay. Yes. Okay, you should not use that without fail. Okay, yes, that is what you're supposed to do here. Okay, ಅದೊಂದು ಬೇಡ. ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಂಡಿಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಎಲ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? ಎಲ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಎನ್ ಅನ್ನ ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಮಾಡೋಕೆ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡುವಂತ ಒಂದು ಲೆಂತ್ ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ಸೊ ಏನ್ ಲೆಂತ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಅದನ್ನ ನೀವು ಆ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಗೆ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಎನ್ ಅನ್ನ ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ 6 ಬಂತು. ಸೊ ವಿ ಡಿವೈಡೆಡ್ ವಿತ್ 6 ಆಗಿ ನಾವು ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಎನ್ ಅನ್ನ. ಆ 6 ಆಗಿ ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಮಾಡಿರೋದನ್ನ ಒಂದು 6 ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಆಗಿರೋದನ್ನ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಎನ್ ಗೆ, ಇನ್ನೊಂದು 6 ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಆಗಿರೋದನ್ನ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಟು ಆಫ್ ಎನ್ ಗೆ, ಇನ್ನೊಂದು 4 ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಟು ಆಫ್ ಎನ್ ಗೆ ಹಾಕಿದೀವಿ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಎಸ್, ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಡನ್ ದಟ್. ಸೊ 2 and here it is 1 0 0 5 6 minus 1 2 so once again it is 0 I'm so sorry, just a minute. So it is minus 1 1 and it is okay, so it is 6 and I'm so sorry, just a minute students, I'm so sorry. Yes. ಸೊ ನಾನಿಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಟಾಪ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. ವೈ ಆಮ್ ಸ್ಟಾಪಿಂಗ್ ಟಿಲ್ ಹಿಯರ್ ಇಸ್ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ನಾನು 5 ನ ಮತ್ತೆ ಮೇಲಕ್ಕೆ ಶಿಫ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಸೊ ಐ ಗೆಟ್ ಮೈ ಎಕ್ಸ್1 ಆಫ್ ಸಾರಿ x3 ಆಫ್ ಎನ್ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ಲಿ. ಸೊ ಈ x3 ಆಫ್ ಎನ್ ನನಗೆ ವಾಪಸ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ವೈ ಐ ಆಮ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಸ್ಟಾಪ್, ಆರ್ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ಲಿ ಐ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಸೇ ದಟ್ ಐ ಗಾಟ್ ಮೈ 9x9 ಮ್ಯಾಟ್ರಿಕ್ಸ್. ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಅ ಮಿನಿಟ್, ಸೊ ಸಾರಿ. I'm so sorry, wait a second. It is how much? 321100. Okay, yes. So this is what is the resultant. Fine. Now let me just multiply this and get the resultant. So if I multiply this and get the resultant, so here you are going to get it as how much? So ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ? First 5 values na eliminate ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ because you are having 5 zeros and 5 values. How much? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this line, I'll put a line here. Okay, and ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನನ್ನ ಹತ್ರ I have 4 values and in the 4 values I'll mark out zeros. So first ಎಲ್ಲಾರು zeros ಇದೆ mark out ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ so that it will be helpful for you while multiplication so that those values will not come into existence. So whatever the numericals are there, that you try to multiply with the numericals in h of n. Fine, excluding zeros. So here 2 zeros I'll eliminate, here 2 zeros I'll eliminate, here 1 zero, and here is 1 0, 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 and here is 0. Okay, so easier in eliminate ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬಹುದು. Okay, yes. So now it is 5. So what is 5 3s are 15, and here it is 1 1s are 1. So 15 plus 1 is 16, right? And here it is 6 and 5. So here it is 3 and 2. So 6 3s are 18 and 5 2s are 10. So it is 28. Okay, and here it is how much? So it is what I can say, my minus 1 into 6 is so this is minus 3, minus 3, 12 and 5. So minus 3 plus 12 plus 5. So minus 3 plus 12 plus 5 is my 14. And here it is 2 3s are 6. And here it is what I can say, 2 3s are 6. And it is minus how much? Minus 2 plus 6 plus 5. So it is 50. Yes. Okay. And here it is 2 2s are 4. 4, that is what I can say here, minus 1 plus 6. Yeah, yeah. So it is equal to how much? 9. Okay, yes, 9. Okay. So here it is what I can say, my, just a minute. So it is here what I can say 9, and here it is how much? Yeah, 5. Okay. So here it is 2 into 3s are 6, and here it is 2 1s are 2, and yeah, 2, and it is minus 1. Fine, it is 7, and here it is 1 into 3s are 3, plus 2 2s are 4, plus 2 1s are 2, which is 9. And here it is how much? So it is what I can say, my 1 into 3s are 3, plus 1 into 3s are 3, plus what I can say, this one, which one? I'm sorry, 1 into 3s are 3, sorry, no, 1 into 2, sorry, 1 into 2s are 2, plus how much? My 2 into 2s are 4, plus oh, no, 2 into 1s are 2, 1 into 2s are 2, 2 into 1s are 2, and 0. Okay, 2 into 1s are 2, it is 4. Yeah. Okay, so it is once again 1 into 1 are 2, 2 into 1 into 1 are 1, 2 into 1 are 2. So it is 1 plus 2, which is equal to 3. Okay, yes, it is 3. Yeah. So this is what is my resultant y3 of n. So what is y2 of n? Y2 of n is equal to x2 of n, circular convolution of h of n. And what is y3 of n? Y3 of n is x3 of n, circular convolution of h of n. Fine, I guess now we got the resultant. So now what you're supposed to do is that you're going to eliminate what you're going to eliminate m minus 1 values in the each and every thing, that is y1 of n, y2 of n and y3 of n. So if I do that, so what I'll get, so just a minute, I'll just do that. So here I'll go back to the y1 of n. So in the case of y1 of n, I'll write the resultant here itself. Okay, in the case of y1 of n, what is m minus 1 value? So m minus 1 values is what I can say. You are going to eliminate what? You are going to eliminate the m minus 1 values in the case of the beginning itself, not the ending. Okay, in the beginning only you are going to eliminate the m minus 1 values. That is, ಇಲ್ಲಿ beginning andre ಏನು m minus 1 values. My m is 4, 4 minus 1 is 3. So 3 values ಎಲ್ಲಿ? So ಇಲ್ಲಿ. So this is 7, 3 and 1. So ಈ ಮೂರು ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂನ ನಾನು ಎಲಿಮಿನೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. ನಾನು ಎಲಿಮಿನೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ನನಗೆ y1 of n ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಸಿಗತ್ತೆ? ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ನಂಗೆ ಸಿಗೋದು 3, just a minute, so sorry, 3, 8, 3, 8, 14, 3, 8, 14, 18, 17 and 13. Okay, 13. Aita, next what you will get is, so next thing you are supposed to take y2 of n. So y2 of n ಅಲ್ಲಿ I'm sorry, you will eliminate 3 values from y2 of n. So y2 of n ಅಲ್ಲಿ 3 values ನ eliminate ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಏನು ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ? 4, minus 5, minus 13, 6, 23 and 11. I'll just write it over here. Okay, it is 4 minus 5, 13. 4 minus 5 minus 13, 6, 23, 11. Okay, next what is the thing is, you have to take y2, y3 of n. So y3 of n allu ನಾವು we are eliminating 3 values. The 3 values ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಎತ್ತಾಕಿದ್ರೆ, that is m minus 1 values we are eliminating. All these are m minus 1 values that is getting eliminated. Fine, yes. So eliminate ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಏನು ಬರುತ್ತೆ? So it is 15, 9, 7, 9, 4, 3. Right, what? 15, 9, 7, 9 and 4, 3. So this is what is your resultant. So ನಿಮ್ಮ resultant ಏನು? ಇದು ನಿಮ್ಮ resultant. That is a resultant of your overlap save methodology. Fine, that is with respect to this particular question. Okay, so I guess you understood everything in a clear manner. So I'll just go back and just brief it, just make a small in this thing. Okay, so first you got this particular, okay, h of n and x of n you got. So ಇವಾಗ ನಮಗೆ n is already given. n ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? Length of the block ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ is given. Okay, and then now we are going to find L. L ಏನಕ್ಕೆ ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿಯೋದು? I've already told you L ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿಯೋದು. So x of n ನ ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಮಾಡೋಕೆ, x of n ನ ಚಂಕ್ಸ್ ಆಗಿ ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ಅದು ಚಂಕ್ಸ್ ಆಗಿ ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ನಮಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಎಷ್ಟು ನಂಬರಿಗೆ ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಎಷ್ಟು ಲೆಂತ್ ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಂತ ನಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಬೇಕು.
ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಲೆಂತಿಗೆ ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಎನ್ ಅನ್ನ ಚಂಕ್ಸ್ ಆಗಿ ಅಂತ ನಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಎಲ್. ಸೊ ವಿ ಆರ್ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟಿಂಗ್ ಎಲ್ ಫಾರ್ ದಟ್ ರೀಸನ್ ಇಟ್ ಸೆಲ್ಫ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಆ ಎಲ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ನಮಗೆ 6 ಬಂದಿದೆ. ಆ 6 ಅನ್ನ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ನಾವು ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಎನ್ 6 ಆಗಿ ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದೀವಿ. ಸೊ ಇದು ಒಂದು 6, ಇದು ಒಂದು 6, ಇದು ಒಂದು 6, ಇದು ಒಂದು 6, ಇದು ಒಂದು 4. ಓಕೆನಾ? ಎಸ್. ಸೊ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ವಾಟ್ ಡಿಡ್ ವಿ ಡೂ ವಾಸ್ ನಾವೇನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ, ಸೊ ನಾವು ಹೆಚ್ ಆಫ್ ಎನ್ ಅನ್ನ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಹೆಚ್ ಆಫ್ ಎನ್ ಅನ್ನ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ we have to make L minus 1 which is equal to 5. L ಏನು 6, so 6 minus 1 is 5, so 5 ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತು. ಸೊ ನಾವು 5 zeros ನ ಆಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು L minus 1 ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತಾನೆ ಏನು ಇಲ್ಲ, you just have just a basic knowledge, right? If you want to make your n is equal to 9, h of n ಎಷ್ಟಿತ್ತು 4 ಇತ್ತು. ಸೊ 4 ಗೆ ನಾವು ಎಷ್ಟು zeros ಆಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ 9 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ 5 ಅಲ್ವಾ. ಸೊ ದಟ್ಸ್ ಜಸ್ಟ್ a basic logic, right? Yes. ಮತ್ತೆ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ, ಸೊ ನಾವು ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಎನ್ ಅನ್ನ ಎಲ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಸ್ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ಎಲ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಎಲ್ ಲೆಂತ್ ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದೀವಿ. ಸೊ ಎಲ್ ಲೆಂತ್ ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ನಮಗೆ 2 6 ಸಿಕ್ತು. ವಿ ಗಾಟ್ 2 6 plus 1 4. Fine. But now what is happening is that so you have to make it your chunks into 9. ಸೊ ಇವಾಗ 6 ಇರೋದನ್ನ ನಾವು 9 ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. 6 ಇರೋದನ್ನ ನಾವು 9 ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, ಫಸ್ಟ್ 6 ಗೆ we are going to add m minus 1 zeros. So m minus 1 zeros ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು, so it is here m is equal to 4 and 4 minus 1 is 3. What is m? Here m is the length of h of n. h of n length 4 ಇದೆ. So ಆ 4 minus 1 ಮಾಡುವಾಗ we get the resultant as 3 and that 3 we are going to add very first to the very first that ಆ 3 ನ ಆಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, ಫಸ್ಟ್ 6 ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಎನ್ ನಾವು 6 ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಫಸ್ಟ್ 6 ಸಿಕ್ತಲ್ಲ, ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದಿಸ್ 1 2 3 3 2 1. ಅದನ್ನ we are adding it over here. We added that over here. I'm sorry. We added this over here. Fine. We added 1 2 3 3 2 1 along with m minus 1 zeros. Okay. This is the original thing. Then x2 of n ಗೆ what did we do? x2 of n ಗೆ we took m minus 1 values of x of n ಅಂದ್ರೆ 3 values from the x1 of n ನ ತಗೊಂಡು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾಕಿದೀವಿ. ಮತ್ತೆ second 6. So second 6 division, that is this division we just used and we divided it over here. Fine. Okay. So next to x3 of n ಏನು, x3 of n is once again the m minus 1 values of x3 of n, that is this particular plus this 4 division. 4 ಏನು ಸಿಕ್ತಲ್ಲ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಆ 4 plus 2 zeros added, because when you add this m minus 1 values of x1 of n along with this 4 ನಮ್ಗೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ 7 ಸಿಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. So we want 9. So that is why we have to add 2 zeros. Fine. And now h of n ಕಂಡುಹಿಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ವಿ and we did this whole process. So how to do help, we have already taught this. Fine. We have already taught this and ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ so we have to remove m minus 1 values from each and every resultant, that is y1 of n, y2 of n and y3 of n, and then write the complete resultant. So ನಾವು ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ m minus 1 values ತೆಗೆಯುವಾಗ we are getting 3 8 14 18 17 13 and ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ತೆಗೆಯುವಾಗ 4 minus 5 minus 13 6 23 11 and here it is 15 9 7 9 4 and 3. Fine. We are getting this particular resultant. Fine. So I guess we have already written this and this is what is your total, what I can say, y of n. So ಇದು ನಿಮ್ಮ y of n for this particular question, right? So I guess you understood how to do this. So ಹೇಗೆ ಮಾಡೋದು ಅಂತ I guess you got to know. So this is very simple. So please do try to practice this without fail, because you will get the questions on this particular, right? So ನೀವೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ, ಎರಡನ್ನೂ ಓದ್ತೀರಾ, add and save method ಎರಡನ್ನೂ ಓದ್ತೀರಾ. So in the question paper you have already seen add and save method, they don't come together, they come in a different question. Fine. ನಿಮ್ದು 3 and 4 ಬಂದು ಮಾಡ್ಯೂಲ್ ನಂಬರ್ 2 ಇದೆ and ಥರ್ಡ್ ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಓವರ್ಲ್ಯಾಪ್ ಆಡ್ ಬರ್ಬೋದು, ಇಲ್ಲ ಫೋರ್ತ್ ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಓವರ್ಲ್ಯಾಪ್ ಸೇವ್ ಬರ್ಬೋದು. ಓವರ್ಲ್ಯಾಪ್ ಆಡ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಸೇವ್ ಒಟ್ಟಿಗೆ ಬರೋಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ವೈ ಟ್ರೈ ಟು ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟಿಸ್ ಬೋತ್ ದ ಮೆಥಡ್. ವಿಚ್ ಮೆಥಡ್ ಇಸ್ ಕಂಫರ್ಟೇಬಲ್ ಫಾರ್ ಯು, ಆ ಮೆಥಡ್ ಅನ್ನ ನೀವು ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡಿ. ಅಲಾಂಗ್ ವಿತ್ ದಟ್ ಯು ಸಿ ದಟ್ ದ ಅದರ್ ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ ಇಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಕಂಫರ್ಟೇಬಲ್ ಫಾರ್ ಯು along with that overlap add or save method. Fine. This is what you're supposed to do and this is what is for today's lecture. And if you want these videos, please do like, share and subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon to get more and more updates instantly on wherever you are, and thank you.